Well, as it starts to get daylight, I did a few calling sequences, and luckily enough, I've got a gobbler that's probably 150 yards in front of me, and he's answering every single call that I make. The problem is he's not getting any closer. He's just hanging out. Well, I look up in front of me, and I see a little buck enter the food plot. And so I stop calling, and I just video that little buck for a little while as he's walking in front of me, and then he ends up walking to my right maybe 15 or 20 yards into the corn, the standing corn behind me. Well, as I'm moving the camera into the standing corn, right on the edge of it, I see a hen come walking into the picture. And I just follow her as she walks through the decoy spread and feeds around there for 10 or 15 minutes, and then walks down into the woods. Well, during that time, I didn't call at all, and the next thing I heard was that gobbler about 40 yards to my right. He couldn't see the decoy spread because there was a little bit of a knoll, and he was on the other side of it. Well, all I did was a few soft yelps, and he came in on a string. So that was pretty awesome. Being able to self-video that hunt. I've got my camera on my right side, and it has to be on my right side because of the way the viewfinder opens, and I have to be able to see what I'm videoing. And I've got another tripod set up on my left side that's acting as a gun rest. Well, I'm a right-handed shooter, but the only way I can do this myself is to shoulder the gun on my left arm. So I've got my gun sitting on the tripod, shouldered. I'm going back and forth between that and trying to see what I'm videoing here, but luckily I had the foresight to center that camera on the Jake decoy because I assumed that, a gobbler would go right to it first, and sure enough he did. And I was going to let him smoke that decoy just like he did in Joey's hunt, but I thought, yeah, I'm self-videoing here. I'm shooting left-handed. I've got everything centered. It's time to kill that turkey, so that's what I did.